There is no shortage of fighting games, but actually good ones, especially on a handheld, that's rarer. So today I thought I'd highlight one of my personal favorites, Dead or Alive, Dimensions. Dead or Alive, Dimensions is a game that carefully manipulates and balances its gameplay so it creates a refined and thrilling experience in a portable manner. An anniversary title since it has long since it has been since we focused on the fighting side of things, our attention being occupied by other things. With the release of Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS as a bonus title, and the oversaturation of the market with several other fighting games on the console and on the handheld itself, it needed to establish itself as something unique. And though it shares similarities with other games, its core formula is certainly just that, unique. The Dead or Alive as a series has remained true to its core formula for the past 20 years, and the 15th anniversary title managed to bring them onto what is probably the ultimate Dead or Alive game, at least before the fifth game in the series. By the first time on the Nintendo system, Dead or Alive shows up with a bang, featuring 26 characters, though I do tend to stick to favorites. The game features a careful amount of balance. You've got your kicks and punches, suitable or slow depending on the character, and you can send them in moves. But its own grabs that the complexity of the series sides. Hidden between an easy to get into exterior is a deep, satisfying fighting game. By grabbing at just the right time, the fighter can gain hold of an advantage, countering the move with one of their own. It's because of this counter system that the entire experience intensifies. You can stun enemies with kicks and punches. The real hard moves are way too counters, and they are as satisfying to hit now as they were 10 years ago. Balance is the key here. So you can block, doing so still chips away at your health, ever so slowly. So it's on your interest to counter. Kicks can be countered by punches, so a careful game of rock, paper, scissors intensifies. If you manage to push your adversary away and lure them into one of the many stage hazards, you can do even more damage. It is proof of the merits of Team Ninja that, despite the careful way in which you have to approach every match, button mashing will get you nowhere. Matches tend to be over in 20 seconds. It's a fast-paced game, a fighting game, and a handheld one at that. So to be able to pop up the game in the moment and play 2 or 3 matches and turn it off, since that messes up your temper session, is quick and easy to do. As an anniversary title, Dead or Alive demands its excels, combining the first 4 game plots into one single intertwined one. Sure, the console games did that too, continuing the stories, but with the hindsight of 4 games, the game managed to record details into happening much earlier than their initial appearance. The game deals with a tournament called, well, Dead or Alive, where the ultimate fighters fight to find themselves and win the title. I never figure out why it's always that way. A fighting tournament. Mortal Kombat? Check. Street Fighter? Check. Tekken? Check. Is there just a place where you go to sign up? The game has this diversifying to intrigue later on. As it turned out, the organization hosting the tournament might not be so innocent after all. Along with rescuing a character, Ayata's attempt at capturing Ayane, her half sister, how she slowly comes to realize her feelings for the situation, it makes for a very engaging plot. The cutscenes are presented with in-game models. Sometimes the mobs move, and sometimes they don't. Critics have criticized that aspect of the presentation of the game, but it is quite clearly a conscious design choice. Overall, Dead or Alive comes highly recommended. Just ignore the fan service that comes with this game. Heck, it's even in a box.